Hello, 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 and welcome. Let me turn the intro music off. So tonight is Superhero Delivery Service, and I realized I had not sent out a tweet, so I just did that now. I have the wonderful, amazing players. They are on. They're in mute right now, so if you're here to listen to their voices, you'll have to wait a minute. Sorry. All right, let me do this and that. Okay, so let's switch over to this. So yes, so Superhero Delivery Service. Hey, I got this going on here. So Superhero Delivery Service is a game, very Dungeons and Dragons like, but a little bit more on the board game-ish side, in that it's really simple. The rules are simple. The game is basic. The goal is to just have a bunch of fun and go through stories in an interactive way. This is done 100% for charity. We are somewhat transitioning between supporting Extra Life. So if you would like to be a real life superhero, you can donate to Extra Life through our campaign. If you type !charity, you'll get all the link information. Extra Life raises money to pay for children's medical bills that can't afford it. So you are truly being a hero. The next charity we'll be supporting is Mary's Meals. Mary's Meals is probably one of the most efficient charitable organizations out there. 93 cents to every dollar actually goes towards their program, and what they do is they work with local farmers in third world nations to subsidize their food to grow more food to be able to feed their population better, and all of that is done through schools. So not only are they feeding children, but they're bringing children to schools and off the streets. So they take a community that might have like high crime, low education. They reduce the crime rate by giving more money to the area. They help them to feed themselves, so it's not just like, here's a crate of food. They basically like solve problems the right way, and it's just amazing upon amazingness. So that is why we'll be switching to that. There is an official relaunch, which is happening November 16th, so 3 weeks from today. And that is going to be the official launch of Superhero Delivery Service, Season 2. So this is the end of Season 1. It will also be a relaunch of my stream. I will have some promo video stuff to send out later on. Also in chat, there is a bit.ly going on. There is a, I just posted it now. Let's see. Nope. Hold on, I will get it. There is a straw poll going on. That's the word I'm looking for. And the straw poll is for the second mission of the night. Your feedback will affect how screwed the players are. So please, by all means, vote away. If you want, you can cheat and vote twice. I mean, you can't really, but I'm sure you can. So yes, the game, the rules, as you can see in OBS, the rules are over there. They're fairly simple, but if you wanted to follow along and figure it out yourself, you could. And I draw during this, which is why I have the whiteboard over there. So without too much further ado, I am going to switch over into my Superhero Delivery Service. There we go. All right, and let me just change this. Come on. Properties. Let's just get rid of that. Current mission, none. All right, and let me turn Skype back on so that they can say hello. All right, everyone, you are on audio.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so why don't... Hello, Katie, by the way. So why don't you all do your intros in your order, which, just so everyone else can be aware, it's pretty obvious if you're looking at my stream, but apparently Skype does not order things the same. The order we go in is Aaron, Shauna, Skadavi, Morwyn and Realtia. And if you notice, I have in Skype their names. Aaron's character is Warp. Shauna's character is Nightwatch. Well, the Nightwatch, but if I do that, it 2 lines and just not going to happen. Skidavi's character is Tav. Morwyn's character is Shireen. And Realtia's character is Niley with a bunch of names after that. And he's welcome to give you all of those at the appropriate time. So I'll let them introduce themselves while I make sure all my window captures are all good. All right. Aaron.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Aaron, I play Warp. I'm sorry my webcam isn't working tonight because I am in a very small office at work and I don't have my camera. So, yeah. Hi. Imagine me waving.
Shauna.
Okay, so I'm Shauna. I play Nightwatch. I'm not really sure what to say. I sometimes stream, but I haven't lately. I'll be getting back to it eventually. I just don't know when. Skidavi.
Hi, I'm Dave. I play the character of Tav, who has an unpredictable telekinetic power, and he's good with tech and science. Morwyn.
I am Morwyn on Twitch, and my character's name is Shireen. She is a fire witch. She has vibrant red hair, uses magic and fire, at evil, protect her friends, and win at life. Ral.
Hello. I stream on Twitch as Realtia. My character is Niley Ikaela, and she's been trapped in this reality for some 50,000 years in the future, and her body is made of microscopic nanomachines designed to mimic organic life. She was a scientist exploring her own reality, and I read that horribly, sorry.
And now she occasionally plays the role of a blimp.
That has happened, yeah.
Oh yeah. Why did we
Big
turn
shift.
Niley into a blimp again? I don't remember why.
We had to get to upstate New York,
Because you had to travel in style.
Oh yeah, okay.
and we were all
We had
too
to get
afraid
somewhere
to
we
get
decided
to the
against renting a car.
Warp-mobile.
Was it at least a blimp that was styled to look like a Corvette?
I thought it was a Hindenburg, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I imagine
I-
more
I-
of
It was
I
a
don't
Goodyear
remember crashing.
blimp. No, it was the
was a
Goodyear
Goodyear
blimp. We had to blend in.
Yeah.
It was
We had to
something
blend in.
Yeah, it looked like the Goodyear blimp, but it was like fueled by fire or whatever. Like
Why we chose the
Gases.
slowest mode of transportation, I have no idea.
Well, it's
Well,
not
well,
flies, but yeah.
We had to make it look like a Goodyear blimp, but we had to, like,
Why did
She
it
didn't
just make it look
have
like
to
a regular airplane?
no, we had to blend in, remember? We had to look inconspicuous.
We were looking for an evil frog.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. To recap last session, there was All Glory to the Hypnotoad, which was a mission where they had to... the Hypnotoad was taking over Twitch and the world as everyone was tuning in and subscribing. So they had to find where the Hypnotoad was streaming from and destroy the house, or at least stop the stream, which they decided to do by destroying a massive generator and blowing things up. You know, that's just how you solve problems, right?
It could have been worse.
Come on.
And
See, now
they
I
did so
remember
by
those games.
Niley turning into a blimp.
Somebody wanted to knock out
because we
power
had-
to the whole neighborhood, so we didn't do that.
We had to pinpoint the location, and we were going to be, like, going around there for a while, and we needed to do it in a way that wouldn't alert them that we were searching for them. That was why we were the blimp, so we could search without suspicion.
Exactly. So yeah, so that was that mission, and the other mission, which was a precursor into getting into season 2, which was the mission was called Something Smells Fishy, and that was Shauna found a many-day-old fish taco in one of the rooms, and well, looking for that, rediscovered the artifact from the first mission, and used that to social engineer their way into a rich man's mansion and steal his artifact. so that they now have 2 pieces of an artifact that seem to point somewhere significantly far off into the lands that they have never been. So that leaves us now, which is what we normally do before we start any mission. What are you guys doing back at base now that you guys have a little bit of downtime? Aaron, you want to start?
Yep, I'm reattempting to install the warp engine that I've been designing into our delivery van.
Oh, okay.
So far, unsuccessfully, I managed to warp the engine out of the chassis and into the wall. So I'm currently attempting to pry it out with a crowbar.
Okay, I think I can draw that. All right, Shauna, what are you up to?
I'm pestering Niley with questions about how she changes her form using nanites. Like, can you be another person that's like similarly human but like looks different? And is it that you just like prefer your form, or what can you do with the nanites?
Okay, Tav.
Tav is wondering if he cuts a piece of Niley off, will it reform into a smaller Niley?
I've seen that episode of Futurama, and it is scary. All right, Marwin.
I'm just hanging out with Tav, doing nothing but pondering.
Niley?
Niley's trying to answer all their questions, and just for you, the audience, just kind of imagine it sort of like if you've ever seen the Terminator with the one that's kind of liquidy. Kind of
The T-1000,
imagine that.
I believe.
Yeah, the T-1000, except with
Oops, someone's...
little
Okay, we're good.
nanoprobe, like that sort of just like little mini nano machines, right? That like that's what her body's just made of. So it's like kind of more like a dust cloud. They're just gonna forming things, but it takes a lot of time and effort and energy to do extensive transformation. Like visual ones are kind of.
You're teaching a
Looking
master's
easy.
class on fluid ferrous nanobots.
Yeah, well, see, she doesn't actually do it fluid. It's just kind of like the example is like how T-1000 is probably the closest example I could think of that someone.
Knight looks at you slightly baffled and just says, "Cool."
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool
All
shit, bro.
So, time goes by as it normally does. And
She's showing them pie charts and graphs and everything.
Yes. Pie
Whole
charts,
lecture.
pies.
Pie. I like pie. You like pie?
Amount of
Not here.
pie chart you can eat. Nom 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 nom. All right. So, you all go to sleep at reasonable. Do any of you are any of you night owls? I assume that's most of you, but
Yeah.
A bit, yeah.
That,
Sleep.
definitely.
What is this thing you call sleep?
all right. So Tav and Night Watch are in the arcade. It's like 2:00 in the morning, and the AI pops up, and let me put up the title of this so people can laugh as I read it. If you don't laugh, then I have no sense of humor, and I am terribly sorry, and you're in the wrong place.
Maybe delayed reaction from us since we have to watch it on the stream first.
Pie chart you can eat. I just saw that.
Alrighty. So yes, so you get a call in the middle of the night. A wealthy businesswoman is in the middle of a late-night S&M party, and her menagerie have found themselves very, very hungry and in need of sushi. You must find the owner, or cook, of Jade Dragon Sushi and deliver a sushi fleet, which is 12 sushi boats, to the sex dungeon. You must be extremely discreet and must dress in some sort of costume when attending the party to hide your identities. The mission is called Dungeons and Dragons. So yes, challenge number 1, team's choice. You must get the owner of Jade Dragon to open the shop or the sushi chef.
Katie can't have anything to do with this dungeon.
No.
So
I've heard nothing from Erin, so I fear she is. Oh, hold on.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
There
I
you
had
go.
my mic muted. What were we doing? Sorry.
Must I
I
repeat
had a whole
this?
response, and then I just like, oh, I'm muted, and then I lost my train of thought.
Oh, wait. Did you hear the description?
Yes, but I can't remember it now.
Oh,
Dungeons and Dragons. That's all you need to know.
You need
yeah.
to get sushi to a sex dungeon.
Oh God.
So challenge number 1, team choice, meaning that you guys get to pick what skill, how you would like to do this. But the challenge is you must find the owner of Jade Dragon or the chef, and get him to open the shop.
I vote we find the chef because the last 2 times we've tried to cook, it's ended in disaster.
I agree.
yeah.
Can we get a phone number or something on him? Like, how do we
Somebody-
do this?
Somebody's good. Somebody who's good at tech and probably, dark internet. His phone number. I don't know.
You need the dark internet to find a sushi restaurant. You're not trying to get into the dungeon here.
Not good at tech.
Well, see, the thing is, we're not going to be able to just look up the chef's phone number, are
No,
we?
that's right. No, he probably doesn't have it on the site or anything. It would probably be maybe employee records that we have to go through, something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody needs
But
to
if we got into the
Well-
restaurant,
What? Niley, just thinking logically, right, thinks that, well, we know the sushi restaurant and it's a business, and a business requires paperwork, and the paperwork is bound to have his personal information, so
Okay.
find it that way?
So who is rolling what?
um,
Are we breaking into the restaurant for this?
I was
You
thinking...
don't, that's your choice if you want to break in.
I was thinking more like, we could use the base supercomputer to try and hack something. But
Yeah, that sounds like less work and a better option than breaking
not-
in and
actually, hang on, a better idea.
And less illegal,
Simpler
you know.
What is it?
White pages. We'll just look up the guy based on like his name.
Well, we'd probably need to
Ancient
first.
technology.
Yeah, we'd need to look on the website, see if they list the name of their sushi chef. If he's world famous or anything like that. That would be the only reason I could see for them to list it there, and then go to the white pages and look for him. But
Right, okay.
this requires some assumptions.
if he's
I'm bad at technology though.
famous
so
enough-
have to look up.
if he's famous enough to warrant listing, he may have some sort of...
Okay, so
You may be
filling in a
unlisted.
little bit of details here. Jade Dragon is a Chinese. It is not a super well known. It is your standard put 2 words together, make a Chinese food store.
Okay,
it happens to be the best Chinese or sushi place in Hoboken, but that's kind of like being the smartest kid in 3rd grade. It doesn't exactly win you awards and get you on the interwebs.
So
Depends on what kind of class in 3rd grade.
So I think we're still looking at trying to get into employee records.
Yeah.
So I guess
Someone
is
still
that something
needs
we
to
can
roll.
do through a tech roll? I mean,
Don't make me roll
I'd be willing to do a
technology.
tech roll
Poorly.
if you need it. I've got good in tech.
Do it.
Yeah, I have good in tech as well.
I need a refresher. It's a D10, right?
2d10.
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 And it has to be okay. So yeah, as a refresher to you and all the players, as you see in the, I'll
Just
move
be
the
sure to
window around
bounce
right
it
over
around
here.
a bit.
That's wiggling.
We don't want them finding our base.
These are the roles. So the game is a role playing game, but really all there are is there's 7 or 8 basic skills. And Shauna has just failed this one. But what happens is you roll and you either fail or succeed. And your target number is based off of how good you are in a skill. So the better you are in a skill, the lower the number. So you'll see some rolls happening up there, and that's really what it is. It's people just rolling to see whether or not they succeed. Okay,
Yeah,
so
my tech is an 8, and I rolled a 5, so I did not pass.
yeah, you're a little fuzzy from the late night antics, and you managed to find the phone number of the place, but it's closed. And you find a PDF copy of the menu. How exciting! So some time has passed. This is a mission that is essentially time. Well, that's how failures happen. Is you just waste too much time and you finish the job. So you have one failure behind you, and a little bit of time has passed. What is your next means of trying to find the chef?
Maybe we should have Skidavi try to do the research.
The research.
Yes. Hack and
Yes.
get the guy's phone number from the employee records.
Yes, because Chinese sushi restaurants have always on connected internet databases. Right, let's do that.
Hey, however you want to get it.
What I
Alright,
was
so,
thinking is not necessarily the restaurant itself, but that, like, the whatever government bureau they have to register with, and then they, like they pay taxes and
You mean
they have
breaking
to
into
list
the
their
IRS?
employees. And,
So you want to hack the IRS instead of the employee database?
well, it doesn't
To
have
be
to
fair, the IRS is probably easier to hack.
No.
Really?
Well,
All right.
Yes.
Take
there's
your
going to
website
be-
pick for hacking.
there's going to be a local office somewhere that probably is going to have, like, we're not going on the national level, right?
No,
Like federal.
this is, This is a town. This is a town business, local.
Just as a
but
thought,
because there's
I'm
there's
gonna-
like a local,
if it's-
those local offices somewhere. There's going to be some office nearby that's going to have some
Okay.
government office nearby is going to have this local office. It's probably going to have some sort of internet connected something all the time.
Okay, but like, if this is some crummy little backwater Chinese restaurant, they're probably not even using internet database. They've got just hard copies of all their employee records in a filing cabinet in the store. Let's just go to the store, break in, and do our thing.
Yeah.
We're really good at being heroic, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
You're really
I
good at
started the van.
information gathering.
Well,
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely, apparently I forgot what it means to do internet research there.
Yeah, it happens. We all get sidetracked on Failblog. I mean, when when the gifts start to fly in, you just
Okay,
lose track
so-
of things.
So Tav goes to the back door of the restaurant and finds that it has a slightly less complicated keypad lock and decides to pick it using his security and tech skills.
All right, go for it.
Yay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and we're
recognize that it's just a basic lock. You could put a bobby pin in there and it wouldn't even have to like try hard.
Yeah.
while we're traveling there, can Natalie just try to hack it by connecting to the cell network and just hang around the internet?
The only computer in there is the one that takes the payment. So you can try and
Not
roll
that-
for
not
it,
that.
but Tav
Like,
already succeeded.
Not there. She's going the other route
What's
while,
next?
while we're traveling.
Do
Alright,
you want to
it's
take?
the filing cabinet.
I
We're in the
wouldn't
restaurant.
risk the chance of failure because if you fail, you'll basically just put everyone behind.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, for flavor wise, you can quote unquote try, but you just
Alright,
Okay.
I'm
Let's not.
exploring the back room of the kitchen, what looks like an office-ish, sort of, which seems to be a broom cupboard with a half desk shoved into it. Looking for employee records.
okay. You manage to find employee records, and which one of you reads Japanese?
What would that fall under? Perception?
Well,
No,
I
you
Google Translate on my phone.
yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Security and tech? Or magic and
No, it's
science?
okay. I'm not gonna make you roll.
They're gonna make me roll.
I just wanted to point out that you guys were just gonna stare at that
here.
until Tav pulls out his phone.
internet. Learn the language.
Exactly. Okay, so you guys managed to find find the head sushi chef, or as my son calls it, sushi.
Sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi.
He corrects us too. He goes, "No,
I mean,
we're not having
sometimes it tastes like-
sushi. We're having sushi." I'm like, "Okay." That's what she said.
Sushi, sushi.
Exactly.
Bad
Okay.
enough
So
sushi,
yeah.
it mu-
So challenge
tastes
number
like tomato
2,
cheese.
charm. You must convince the owner or chef to make a sushi fleet.
Well, that's your task.
No, I'm average at charm.
I'm terrible at it.
I'm average.
Oh, that's right. Bah. We lost all
Am
our
I?
charm.
Am I still the? If I'm still the lowest, that's fine.
We're neither a
Um,
particularly charming nor combat savvy group.
You guys
Okay.
can assist.
Well, we can either do an assist or I can do the you did that how and just magic spell him.
You could do that as well.
Oh, you hate mind control. We're really doing wonderful things, people.
It's what I do.
Well, that's better than if I assisted. It was going to be like me pointing a laser rifle at it. Like
All right. So does anybody
has a
want to assist?
50%
You want me to
chance
use my
floating, but it fires.
going once, going twice?
I have poor magic, so average
What?
magic. So.
I think we've graduated from heroes to murder hobos.
Murder hobos. Okay. So I'm going to pull a you did that how, and I'm going to use my magic to put a spell on the sushi chef and get him to make all of the sushis.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Or when you're being as bad as a bloodbender.
So you
apparently.
you managed to call him and convince him to wake up and come down and make you a bunch of sushi boats.
Do I?
because
Oh,
yeah,
out of 4. No.
Do I?
You call him. Oh, hello. Why are you waking me?
Uh-oh.
We need to make sushi.
I needed someone to help.
Morning.
It's too late. I work early morning. Call tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
We pay you extra.
How much
You
extra?
$3.
How much extra?
Double.
No, we give you $300.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
where's that 300 coming from?
You're eating into your profits here big time, but
No, I'm just kidding.
I have like a 20
Whatever
in
you
my
think
back
is-
pocket.
Whatever you think is good, guys. Like, discuss it. That was just...
I don't even know how
Oh,
much we're
dear.
getting paid.
Right?
We get paid.
yeah, that's why you do these
I've never had
jobs.
any kind of remuneration in any of these missions at all.
The computer is handling all the payments so that he can make sure rent is paid because he doesn't trust your asses.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've still got him on the phone. If someone would like to try either charm or you did that how to convince him to keep coming.
I'm not sure I can like reasonably use my you did that how to do this. I have average charm though. I can try it.
You could. That's a 55% chance of success.
I mean, I can assist, right?
If you want
What
to,
if
yeah.
we just... What if
So-
we just, like, don't buy 2 games at the arcade and just say, hey, we'll pay you $100? we just don't buy 2 new video games and just pay him $100.
In order for me to assist, I have to roll a 10.
You have to, whatever skill you're assisting with, you have to succeed that. So if you're using magic, you have to
right.
explain how you're assisting with magic, but you need to, So yeah, if that makes sense.
Sure. Well, I'll assist with magic, and I recite an incantation to at least hold his attention for long enough. No, to hold his attention, not to change his mind, so that we can get somebody else on the phone. And 9, I succeed.
All right, you
Oh, no.
succeed. Aaron, you grab the phone.
Oh, okay.
What are you gonna do?
All right, I'm going to tell him we can't reveal the details, but the fate of the world is at stake, and the only only way we can save it is by pacifying a giant monster with lots and lots of sushi.
This is either going to go amazingly well or blow up in your face.
It blew up in my face.
Oh no!
Oh no.
We do not all believe in Godzilla! And he hangs up the phone.
We might have to do the cooking ourselves, guys.
Oh, why not?
Although that of course would add, theft on top of everything else, but
Right.
I'm not sure what skill cooking comes under.
I think it was science before.
Does it?
So, yeah. So science or magic,
question.
You must assist the chef in making a fleet of sushi, but since you do not have a chef, you can no longer assist. Yes?
Lewin, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does the guy have any electronics?
In his house? I'm sure he
Yeah,
has
like-
a television somewhere. You don't know where he is, though.
He doesn't have well, you just called him on
You
the
did,
phone, but
yeah.
he doesn't have any kind of, even a cheap smartphone or cell phone, and nothing like that. No.
He picked up a phone.
It's a rotary dialer.
So, how about
Well,
this?
okay, what I'm asking is not from what our, I'm just asking.
Ask me what you'd like to try to do, and I'll tell you if it's possible.
So what Niley was thinking is that she did a trace, and she wants to try and make it look go with Aaron's plan and start making it look like news footage is going on, and this monster is there and it's attacking.
Oh God.
And then then you just call back and be it's look at your TV, the fate of the world is in your hands. You must help us.
You would have more luck summoning a real Godzilla.
Can we just, since we've already kind of broken into this,
Yeah, you're inside already.
can
Might as
we
well
just
make it ourselves.
someone look up the recipe online
Yeah,
and then someone else cook?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna
as
assist,
an assist.
How hard can it be?
I'm gonna assist with tech to look up recipes on YouTube for sushi.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
Alright.
who's making the magic roll?
Yeah, no. This is a
Magic
team
science.
thing. You all have to do this
Oh.
now.
if we're all doing this,
It was
then
originally an assist role of helping the guy, but in
And
this
now
case,
it's a-
there is no guy. You
Well,
guys
can
have
I-
to make a fleet. A
In this
sushi
case-
fleet is 12 sushi boats. A
What's a
sushi
sushi
boat
boat?
is a 2-foot long boat filled with 16 plus rolls of sushi.
in this case,
lot of fish.
Yeah.
does anyone remember those kind of little assistant robots that I can't remember his name now. The guy in Iron Man had in his
Jarvis?
thing with all the arms and stuff. Right? Remember those?
Yeah, I remember them. I don't think they had names.
So, yeah, I don't know the name, but anyway, so Niley, since we're all doing this, she's just gonna okay, I connected to the internet with cell radio, and she's like, all right, here's what we do. She turns into the robot with all the little arms, and it's
Okay, so is it that we're all doing science checks, or are we doing some people doing some checks, some people doing other checks? What?
It's all science magic. You can assist. So you can do a global assist. Yeah.
If we're all
Somebody-
rolling for this, how can we assist?
You're assisting, so you're rolling. You have to have enough successes in science. But you can also assist by either helping someone else with science by saying, hey, this is how you do it. So you're kind of helping while you're doing it.
Does anybody have poor science?
Mine's average.
I have
I have
fantastic
mine's
science,
average.
so I will
Mine's
gladly
good.
assist and roll as much as you guys need me to.
Yeah, me too.
Well, maybe I can assist Skadavi. Well, I guess it's a general team assist.
Yeah, I would say do the assists, and anyone who misses by 2, we will add the assist to it. Because all y'all need to... Well, you're only allowed 1 failure. Let's just put it that way.
I would
Well, I
say
guess
if Shauna, you're good at tech, then
it's-
you should do a global assist to look up the recipes
Yeah.
for.
All right, so roll the assists
Sushi boat.
first.
So yeah, I'll look up sushi making on YouTube.
Sushi tube! Ha!
I missed it.
I thought you were
did that
6.
count?
No, 8 is what I need to roll because 6 is
Oh.
in perception.
Oh.
All right, Aaron, you're rolling your assist.
All right, I am a master chef actually, so I'm going to show my awesome generic cooking techniques that will help us.
Awesome.
All right, so there is 1 + 2 floating if someone misses by 2. All right, so now let's go around and roll. Aaron, roll.
Should-
See if you can cook.
I can cook.
You can
Yay!
cook. Shauna, roll. See if you can cook.
I'm
I
going
can
to
make
go
not food poison.
going to go in the zone on this. Pay particular attention to ingredients and such, etc. Okay, yeah,
And you
made
succeed.
it, made it over.
Skadavi, Tav.
Here we go. I'm an excellent cook, apparently.
Okay, I'm gonna try my hand at this, or my wand. I'm apparently an excellent cook.
All right. So all y'all be cooking. All right, Rail.
This is science, right?
Fail this
So-
gloriously so we can laugh.
I'm good at science, right? So.
Yes.
Replicator technology.
So she's, yeah, but well, she's like turning into the robot. She's like using the ingredients, but she found like she went to a culinary school on with her cell connection, like hacked it, found teachers' notes, and went through a bunch of different stuff, and it works. And good enough.
And you managed to luckily find exactly 12 boats in the back. Not one more, not one less, exactly 12. And you fill them to the brim with sushi. So literally, sushi boat is like, whoop. And there is lots of different types of sushi boats for those who have never had them. There's 1 sail sushi boats, there's 2 sail sushi boats, and there's 3 sail sushi boats. These issues are 3 sail sushi boats. And they're awesome, filled to the brim. So you managed to make sushi in record time, cutting, slicing, and wonderful. And Aaron has sent a boop. So yeah.
She sells 3 sail sushi boats.
Exactly. All right, so you do succeed. Okay, challenge number 4. Stealth. This is, again, a team challenge. At least 3 of you must succeed. Create costumes.
Awesome picture.
Create costumes so that you will blend in, quote unquote. Ultimately, you just need to go unnoticed or unrecognized. Since there are people of power wandering the halls, they don't want to be recognized, or worse, recognize someone else they have to work with. So since you are all potentially high-profile people, and by potentially I mean you are, they don't want to notice you, and they don't want to think that you have noticed them. So you guys need to come up with costumes and or just general stealth for this party. So yes. So I guess we'll just go. Is there anyone wanting to do a global assist for this? I think we kind of...
Well, first I want to ask, like, can we search the place and see if there's like uniforms for like delivery drivers or any sort of thing like that, any sort of like standard thing that we could put on?
Roll perception. And if you succeed, I'll give you guys a generic +1.
Who rolls perception?
Well, Rail was going
Anybody?
to search. He could ask other people if other people want to.
I could. I've got grade in it.
One person has to search.
I could do it.
Shauna!
All right, Shauna.
There we go.
All right, you do manage to find some kimonos. They're for the waitresses. So you guys now have a generic +1 to your stealth check for the sake of this. For the sake of putting on your costume or just generally not being noticed while at the party.
So stealth roll then.
So yes, stealth. So let's start with Aaron.
All right. Boop. It looks like I'm well blended in. I look like a waitress.
Okay, I've been rolling poorly tonight, but let's see how this goes. Ah.
No,
The dice
There's
really hit
your
me
one
tonight.
failure. All right.
no, Shauna, you're putting the kimono on backwards. Here.
All right, Tav.
Alrighty.
Well, technically, you're allowed 2 failures or 1 failure for this, so you guys can still succeed. And
Boom. Rocking
Tav,
that
you're a
one.
beautiful geisha.
Scottish man in. Scottish man in.
Yeah.
No. Oh goodness.
All right, Shireen.
I don't think I have all the pieces.
Goodness.
You rolled. Oh.
Come on, Ral, you gotta win this.
Okay.
Nice!
Okay. So you guys managed to piecemeal some stuff together. And so yeah. It's rough. You guys are kind of slowed down. In your little prompters and your phones, you got a text message from HQ saying hurry up. So yeah, you go to the location listed, and as you are walking through the streets and you get to this little back alley and you kind of dodge and weave and you just see a little sign, very generic, very plain, just says Katie's, and there's a door. Your instructions were knock 3 times in a way that would sound like a secret knock. A little slide door opens. Yes?
Sushi?
Ah, yes. Very good. The man is in a mask.
Sushi!
He is.
Hold up, sushi boat.
Yeah.
Sushi!
Hold up the fleet. you,
Sushi!
you guys are like trailing a like.
We have
wagon
sushi for
of
you.
Sushi
You want
behind
sushi? We got sushi. We have the sushi. Want all the sushi? We got the sushi.
Okay, we
We
get
need the
it.
sushi.
So yes, you managed to get in. There are people of all shapes and sizes. All of them, the shapes is all of the sizes, and they're all wearing masks. People are very well hidden. They're all in different states of dress and undress. Some people are chained to the wall. Some people are in the process of being chained to the wall. Some people are in the process of doing crazy things with leather and or other stretchy materials. It's just general debauchery and ridiculousness and craziness. And you get to the center area-ish. There are 2 people being inappropriate on the table, but this seems to be the only place where this seems the only place you could actually put the sushi down. And
Can we tip them off the table?
you could if you want.
I could cast like a levitation spell and lift them off the table and
Yeah,
move them.
that's totally stealthy, Warren.
They won't know.
Who wants to roll a strength check to just give the top one a little bit of a shove?
What are we doing again? I got all distracted by
We
chat.
can't just
We're-
talk to them and be like, hey, can we put the sushi down?
Have
No,
you guys recognized none of your solutions are simple? It's like we can look in the white pages or we can hack the IRS base. It's like we could just rent a car, hop on a train, but no, let's turn into a zeppelin and float our way over.
But superheroes don't take the train. Superheroes don't use the phone book. Superheroes do everything super.
Hey, Spider-Man used
Even
an elevator
failures.
once.
Yeah,
Spider-Man used an elevator in costume once. Come on now.
once for comedic value. So as you're sitting there pondering what to do, a figure, you assume female by the voice, walks up behind you. You're late, but you can make up for it. You should know what the war reenactment looks like. I would like to see the Battle of Hoshijama reenacted now.
The battle
Uh-oh.
of
And she claps her hands. So, you now must use Charm, require 3 successes, and you must reenact a Japanese warship battle
With the sushi boat?
with the sushi boats.
My turn is 10.
Nelly
Keep
gets
Keep in
the
mind,
laser
none of them
sword.
have any idea how this turned out.
Okay, so we don't even need a history check. We just need to put
Yeah.
on something that might have kind of looked like a
We just need to
Japanese
throw
battle
boats
some
at
point.
each other, right?
Hmm.
Well, I wouldn't
Timing
throw the
speed.
boats. They
No,
want to
no.
eat the food.
Yeah, they did the sushi. So what we got to do? They're all on little carts, right? Like each boat's on a little cart, right?
Yeah, right.
So-
Yeah, you've carried them in on some carts, but yeah, they're like
So-
2 foot long. These, I'll post a link in chat.
So we just have the 2 carts, and we just roll the carts around, going, pew, pew, bump the carts into each other. And
Are you
You
gonna roll
know.
charm for that?
oh,
So
mean-
I'm just average at charm. Who else is?
I'm
I'm
terrible
average
at it.
charm as well.
I'm
Yeah.
average.
I'm terrible at charm.
I already
we
used
all-
my you did that how, so
We need
I've already
3
used it in the
successes.
zone.
It's an already a group.
Does anybody have an assist left?
no.
No.
I'm trying to think.
I don't think you assisted, Tav.
No, I haven't assisted. I'm just trying to figure out what I could use for assist.
Ignore that. Niley's just off to the side pushing a cart around.
Pew pew.
You could maybe look up. You can use tech to look up a famous quote from a general in the battle, and do like a little.
Okay, that sounds doable. I'll use my security and tech to look up more information about the battle and famous quotes to give it more authenticity.
Okay, go for it.
Nope.
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 But
This
I
is
will
gonna be
Horrible
horribly
battle not
culturally
found.
offensive.
You think you should say Ting Tao Ping Pa Wah.
Oh god.
Dum King Wong.
That was the quote you found. You do happen to know that fire was a very frequently used weapon because the boats were made of
Arrows.
wood. So that's something that would allow Marwyn to help, or at least Marwyn to use magic instead of charm, if she wishes.
I can use magic instead of charm.
Yes, because you're
Okay.
a fire wizard, right?
Just
This
try
is
not
true.
to cook the fish.
Okay. I will raise my wand and do a little incantation that will make tiny bursts of flames come out from what looks like the sides of the boat and fire at one another, at the other boats, and things like that.
Awesome. Okay. So you succeed. Okay. Rail, Niley. Roll charm or use a special ability as you need
All right.
to participate in the festivities.
Okay. And Niley sees what Roman is doing and thinks, "Ooh, fire arrows!" and gets a whole bunch of matches and starts making little fire arrows. And doesn't burn the place down.
Congratulations. The place is not yet on fire. Aaron, warp. Your mic is on mute.
Thank you. I guess I'm just gonna have a roll charm because I don't have anything else that can help with this. I don't think. Nope. All right. Nobody's better than average at charm, right?
I don't believe so.
No.
Okay. 3 12.
Oh, I just realized something.
Oh.
I just realized something. What number is it for terrible?
14.
I failed then.
Dun,
Is that
dun,
your average?
dun. Oh, you're right.
So I did set the place on fire.
Well,
Oops.
Wait,
the fire extended a little past where you wanted to, but you managed to put it out.
I make cannon noises. and nobody's impressed by them.
What's your charm?
14.
Okay. Tab, can you...
Alright. Tav grabs the sushi boat and shouts ramming speed.
Oh no.
Oh God.
No.
No.
Sank beneath the waves without a trace.
So you guys put on a performance that can only be described as 4-year-old in the bath playing with his boats.
with lifelike.
With lifelike realistic fire. Which is probably the only saving grace. At some point you're instructed to just kind of put the rail. If you set your place on fire, so help me, I'm gonna laugh because that'd be like number 2 of this month of people setting their houses on fire and on stream.
Really?
Wait, really?
I should go blow out that candle. That's
So-
like right
yeah,
there.
there's a streamer. I have no idea if he was big or small or what, but he he did everything that was like clearly this is not fire safety. Like he took a new lighter and it has special. It was like a torch lighter, and he like failed to strike it a few times, so he poured extra lighter fluid on it, and it spilled onto his desk. And then when he tried to put it out, he threw it into a thing of like used paper, and it was like, oh my god, you idiot. And like you watch this all on stream, and obviously now it's on like VODs and went up to YouTube. And
I have a glass bowl that I put the matches in when I light the candle.
yeah, I'm
And
similarly
it's-
safe, but it was just like clearly exactly what you shouldn't do. And you shouldn't laugh, but like he did everything he wasn't supposed to, so that's why it's funny. So yeah, you guys managed to, they ask you to put the sushi down, and you get zero payment for this delivery. So you managed to successfully deliver the sushi. But
We're not getting payment. Can I steal some of that sushi and take with us?
You're more than welcome to steal some of the sushi. Roll a
and it's
stealth.
like-
Roll a stealth. I was gonna stuff them in my magic sleeves. But
Roll
okay,
stealth to see if
hold on.
anyone notices.
What's my stealth? My stealth is average. All right. Yeah, nobody notices.
Okay, so yeah,
I
you-
stuff one boat in each sleeve.
Did you see the pictures
Okay.
of the boats? You can...
A whole boat.
They're magic.
So-
They're magic sleeves. They've been enchanted
Oh.
with, you know.
Plus
You'll
So-
manage to get away with one. I think they'll notice.
Yeah. Knight's gonna say this is
So-
BS and just steal one and stuff it in her mouth.
Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So,
for some
uh,
reason,
boat?
I just lost Google Hangouts. Can somebody roll for me?
Sure. On your way out, all of you are,
Niley.
accosted in some way, shape, or form.
I didn't see what the roll was.
Tickled.
It's-
16.
16.
You succeed.
Okay.
Natalie leaves behind her hand and goes about trying to hack the place and get money for us.
There is very little, if any, tech in here. None. This is pretty much everybody leaves anything identifying
Gotcha.
away.
Well,
This
There
is a
might be
high-powered
detect a little
person sex
vibration motors
dungeon.
in
There
them.
ain't none of that.
it can like split up into little parts and kind of go off with people and siphon off a bit here, a bit there.
That is a non-heroic thing, so I'm going to request.
Yeah.
We've done lots of non-heroic things already. Okay.
Accidentally, though.
Yeah, that is
No.
that's a, like blatantly evil.
No, trying to
Stealing
And
sushi
trying-
is one thing.
trying to essentially blood bin somebody, not blood bin, but like
That didn't
mind
happen.
control somebody.
That didn't
But
happen.
she was going to do it. You were.
It didn't
Her
happen.
conscience prevented her from successfully carrying it out.
Yes. Okay. So yes. So you go back
We
to
were
your
paid to do
your
a job
base.
and we
3 o'clock in the morning. 3:30 in the morning. Extremely tired and shamed. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Oh wait, hold on. I've got a screen for this. And we've got a sound. Hold on. I can play the sound.
Technology. She did it anyway.
All right, hold
11.
on.
All right. Well, you all debate the morality of siphoning funds from people's personal PayPal accounts. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
I'm going to head back to the base and take a bath because I still smell like sushi.
I'm gonna go to the cafeteria, pull out the sushi boat that I stole, and start nomming.
You got a whole sushi boat?
I stuffed it in my sleeve, yeah.
I'm going to exit the room while you do that because the smell of fish is overwhelming.
You don't have to be in the cafeteria.
This graphic is not complete without Captain Picard facepalm.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
couldn't.
right.
I can't say I could find a. If you'd like to send it over, I will add.
I am gonna go get some lip gloss, so I will be right back.
All right. So yes, at this point there is a 5-minute break ish, where the players can go take bathroom breaks and do what they need to. And they tell us, those who are still around, tell us what it is they are doing back in base, and everyone sort of did. So, let's change that. For those of you who are in chat, now is a wonderful time to go to that straw poll I just posted up there, and please vote. Oh, we've got a suggestion. Let's see. By the way, hello, Muse. Let's see, what was that suggestion?
So, call back at base, you know.
Oh, that's for me to watch later. Yes, I can most certainly do. So you're crawling back in bed? Everybody goes to sleep, I assume. Alrighty. So let's see. What other announcements do I have to make? Actually, I guess now what I can do is I will add... hold on, do I have a window capture? No, it's just Skype, so it's not... hold on. Add a media source. No, I have no idea how to. Let's see. I'll just add. I'll just do it this way. Sorry about that. Actually, I'll just post it. I'll post a link to the YouTubes, and you guys can all watch that.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
That's okay. Oh, VOD muted. Sorry. So yeah, so there is a big stream relaunch that I'm doing. Hello, My name is Nick. Focusing on charity. And there we go. So there's a link to the promo video, which is basically 2 minutes of me being an idiot, and saying silly things, doing silly things. So yeah. So Natastrophe, thank you so much for the hosting. We have a bunch of wonderful things for the relaunch coming up for Superhero Delivery Service. There will be an intro song, which is epic and awesome. I don't need to worry about that. So it'll be intro song. There will be character intros as well. No, they failed, Katie. They failed. Thank you, Carly. Katie, they
We delivered the sushi. We failed at reenacting the Battle of whatever it was.
Yes. They were supposed to reenact a Japanese battle, and terribly failed to do so.
Using the sushi boats, but we just ended up
And Katie, make sure you vote in the straw poll if you have not already.
We were just pushing the carts around and making noises, pew, 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 and Morwen was making fire shoot out, and Niley was throwing lit matches, and it was wonderful.
It's okay. It's okay, Carter. All right, everyone's back. Everyone's good. Aaron, you're back. Are you on mute?
Oh, here we go. I'm back.
All right,
Yep.
Shauna, Tav, Morwen, Rael.
Yep.
I'm back. Yep.
All right, so there is a there's a straw poll up. Please vote in the straw poll. It will greatly affect how embarrassing this mission will be for all of the players. So if you want to see them be silly and ridiculous, this is the time and this is the now. All right, so
then someone shouted ramming speed in the chat.
So the night goes on, and you sleep, reasonably well. In fact, you all sleep in as you like to do because you're all night owls, or mostly, and you just had a ridiculously crazy night and feel a little bit beat up about it. So you wake up. I'm confused what Rail
I can't
is
read
showing.
whatever you're trying to show us.
Ramming speed. Boot. Something Wong.
And way too low.
So yeah. So at around 3:00, your base's AI pops out, and it is Friday afternoon, and the Jersey Shore Music Festival is slated to go on this weekend. In fact, it's starting in just a couple hours. One of the headlining bands, Spinal Tap, rejoined just for this event, are requiring 15 pounds of brown jelly beans or they won't perform. Given the limited time, you have been called upon to complete this task. So, this mission is the Show Must Go On Part 2. Or Show Must Go On 2. For those of you who do not remember, Show Must Go On 1 was the players had to reenact or they had to join in The Lion King on Broadway and did not succeed. Okay. So, challenge number
we
1.
just get a 15-pound
Acquire
bag of jelly
15
beans
pounds of
and-
jelly beans.
Mix them with a brown dye. A brown food dye. They didn't say what flavor. They just said they had to be brown, right?
Food coloring?
That is correct.
Yeah.
You must buy 15 pounds of browned jelly beans, or they yes.
Right. They don't have to be particular flavor. We can just get a bunch of brown food dye and a bunch of jelly beans and call it good. right?
Is that your solution?
No.
I mean, you could always go to like one of those candy shops and just get like the root beer and cola flavored
Yeah.
jelly beans.
Let's go there. Let's do that.
All right.
You know, they come in like the stack.
I mean, it's kind of expensive, but you don't have to worry about dying jelly beans.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
don't think that's gonna work. Dying jelly bean. Just go buy them in that color.
Okay,
This is
so
where we're gonna get that
you
right
do a
focus.
quick search and do find that there is a Jelly Belly store on the way down to the festival.
Oh, that's convenient.
You stop in the store and let's get a perception check.
Is this everyone or just one person?
Just one person.
I can do it if you guys want. Oh,
I'm good
I
at
don't
it.
have. I don't have Hangouts, so I need Lewin to roll, but it's excellent for me.
Oh,
All right.
Let's see. Hang out we go. There it is.
Did you roll?
I'm rolling.
Yeah.
You got a 7.
Oh,
Oh, so I just barely beat it.
Yep.
Okay, so you look around and you manage to, in the insane wall, find the one jelly beans that are actually brown. All the other ones are not really brown. Like, they're kind of... Most things are not tinted to look the color of poo. So you manage to find them, and you pour it out, and you get about 3 pounds in the bag before the machine runs out.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what's the next closest looking color?
We
Or you
could
just kind
ask if they have more in the back.
Sure. Let's do that.
All right, you ask, and they say, yeah, we have some. And they manage to scrounge up another 4 pounds.
So we have
So
7
we're
pounds
still-
of
7
jelly
pounds
beans.
of brown M&Ms.
You said jelly beans.
Jelly
I
beans,
was
sorry.
saying.
I'm drawing little
What
circles.
store is this?
Hey, we could probably have Natalie create some, since she can do that whole
Replicator
ladder
thing.
inflation thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
replicate us some jelly beans.
Brown ones. Just the brown ones.
Okay. It'll go faster if we take some existing ones and I can just modify them
Okay.
rather than like
Okay.
create them out of something that isn't jelly beans.
Go for it.
Okay. So this would be, I guess, technology since like the transforming, you know.
Well, isn't it usually science that you do for that?
Yeah, science
Oh, it's-
/ magic is your
Oh.
transformer
I was
ability.
thinking like replicating
Science
is
is-
like
is
a
the-
technology device. Okay, sorry. Yeah, science. Okay, so.
Yep.
Succeeds.
All right, so you're willing to give up, so you're willing to give up some of your mass to fill this up?
No. We bought.
No, we bought another 8 pounds of jelly beans.
Oh, okay.
Said we're
Converting
just a
those into
different.
brown jelly beans.
You're just converting them to brown jelly beans.
Yeah, which takes a lot less time too, because they're already jelly beans, so it just like little doesn't require nearly as much as transforming something that isn't food.
Fair enough. Okay, so you have some tainted brown jelly beans. In fact, about half. But I ain't drawing half. I got lots of circles in there. But yeah. Alright, so you managed to get yourselves 15 pounds of jelly beans, half brown, half brown.
Mostly brown.
And so yeah. Next challenge is you must drive to South Jersey to get to the concert. Let me rephrase that. You must get to South Jersey to get to the concert. What's your mode of transportation?
Warp, what's the
Did
state
you
of our
get the warp
vehicle?
drive in the car yet?
It probably works.
Should
Mostly.
we maybe just take public transport? Because, I mean, driving there is going to be...
Wait. How did we get here?
I mean, we drove the
did we get to
van.
the store?
It works. Just you might not want to press the little red button.
How did we get to the store in the first place?
Probably
Though?
Don't
just
press
took
the little
the-
red button. Let's just take the van.
Okay.
Yeah, we just took the van. But
What do
we're
we need
gonna
to
be
roll
able
to drive the van?
there through whatever massive traffic is going to be going on at a music festival.
Well, then maybe we do want to press the little red button.
Okay, that's all you.
Is this going to work like the Men in Black car when you press the button? Like,
No, it works somewhat more like a really, really big portal gun.
ah.
Okay.
So it's not exactly a warp drive. It's more like a,
I mean, it's called a warp drive because my character is warp, and I made it.
So
My power
I
is not to go really fast. My
I
power
don't
is
know
to skip through.
anything about the New York metro system, but is there like a metro stop that gets anywhere near this place?
So this is New Jersey, but close enough. There is actually a train that you can take from Hoboken, which you are not far. You didn't have to leave too far from your base. So there is a train that will take you to 2 miles walking distance away from the festival.
Oh, 2 miles is nothing. I mean, we'll have to carry 15 pounds of jelly beans while we're at it, but still.
Divided by 5 people, I think it's okay.
Yeah. So I think we should take the train. We'll kind of stand out a little bit on the train, but
You don't trust Warp's drive.
well, no, it's just that getting through traffic at a music festival is not
But it's
feasible.
But it's a portal. The
um,
gigantic portal gun.
At some point, we're going to have to test the warp engine. So.
Yeah.
but once we get off the train, Niley offers to like turn into sort of a little go-kart thingy.
Well, like, yeah.
Okay, we
So,
need to
alright.
take a vote. Who wants to take the
No,
warp
what-
drive?
Quick question
Vehicle.
though. So
Uh-huh.
the way the warp drive works, I'm assuming that you sort of it creates a portal and then it teleports you to another location. But when it teleports you to that location, how do you know that there isn't already something occupying that space?
You can kind of see through it, so you have a moment to break before bad things happen.
But this is going to be like bumper to bumper traffic that we're trying to port into.
Yes.
We have a moment.
She can
I mean,
she can port us directly into like the parking lot.
I could.
Well, that sounds a little bit more feasible.
Okay. So all who say we try Warp's warp drive.
let's warp.
Yeah, let's
Warp.
warp.
All right.
All right, Snowy the
I
Fox
had-
has voted warp drive, so I guess you guys are taking
Yeah.
the warp drive.
I had really better roll really, really good on my
I have an
magic roll.
idea. I have an idea. Okay, like for a possible assist. That what if so that we don't end up coming out in something bad? What if like we kind of fly it, kind of like the DeLorean in Back to the Future? So like she kind of modifies it with herself to like make it flyable. At
Do you need an assist, Warp?
portable.
I mean, I am excellent at science and magic, so
Well,
the
this is
chance
just
of failing this
text
isn't
then.
great.
This could be flavored text, I guess, if you want to
Yes,
like.
you
about-
can flavor text it.
All right,
I don't
we're gonna hover the van, so we don't need to worry about hitting
Okay.
any cars. Is that what we're doing?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. As we warp.
All right, who's rolling assist?
Well, I think it was just flavor text. No
Flavor
actual.
okay.
text, no assist needed.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Hey,
Hey!
we didn't tear the van in half.
Great success.
Flying!
It worked! Oh my god, it worked! I didn't think it would actually. I mean, yeah, of course it worked. That's my
I had
drive. It
faith
would.
in you.
Yeah, there's
Look
no way
at
it wouldn't have
you,
worked.
sailing through the air like an eagle, piloting a
Piloting.
plane.
Knight's
blimp.
like clutching the edge of her seat, like I think I almost had a heart attack, but she breathes out and manages to release the tension.
You get past 88 miles per hour, and managed to make it in record time, past all the wonderful traffic. All right, so you get to the thing. You show your little cell phone picture. You got a backstage pass that was sent to you, so you can kind of walk around, and so you get there. So challenge 2. A man greets you at the gate. Oh, thank God you're here. Someone with a headset and a clipboard runs up to you. You guys, the superheroes, you guys have superpowers, right? Great. I have problems, and you're the solution. Taylor Hawkins, the drummer for Foo Fighters, yeah, you guys know him. He's awesome, yeah. He sprained his ankle, and one of you must go work his double bass pedal for him. He's on stage now. Go. So this is an athletics check. Who is going to play Taylor Hawkins' double bass pedal?
I have average athletics.
I'm bad at athletics.
I think I'm
bad.
terrible at it.
You know what? I'll go in the zone,
Oh, no,
and I'll
average.
do an athletics check.
All right. Shauna's
I need
going
to
to
roll
save the
for
day.
me.
Night Watch. Oh, I got to roll it. Hold on. Don't ever let me roll for you.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what? Wait, you went in the zone, so you got a
Yes.
total of 6.
Oh. No, you're still rolling better than I have been tonight.
All right.
It wasn't intentional losing hangouts, but it's probably for the best.
You thump, and at some point you forget that there was 2 pedals that you were supposed to be doing, not just one.
I got a little bit too in the zone, and I just started like going crashing on everything, and
Wait, Lewin,
Yeah.
if he only sprained one ankle, can't
oh
he
no, I'm
still
just
work?
doing double bass.
If he only sprained one ankle, why?
Because he would
2
have to
pedals.
put pressure on that ankle, on the other ankle,
Niley,
in order to.
Rail, have you ever played drums before?
No.
Your left and right foot end up becoming almost synchronized because of the way you do it. So playing an offbeat without playing the onbeat, basically you just can't do it. So the only way to play is with both your feet. So if you only have one foot, then you just can't play with the appropriate timing. So basically, one foot means he can't really use either.
So I attempt to do a double bass solo, and it's not well received.
Yes. All right. So Night Watch is busy doing that. The lights all go out, and there's a bit of panic. Technology security. Somebody save the darn lights.
I will roll my tech to try to get the power grid working again. Nope,
And-
nope. Darkness fills the land.
Okay. All right. So
All right. So we got. Hold on. Something made some noise. All right. It's all better now. So Tav is pressing buttons, switching levers, trying to reset the fuse boxes. It's not working. Does someone else want to jump in?
yeah, Niley is great at technology, so
Yeah, go for
Go
it.
ahead.
so she like kind of and goes to kind of assess the electric grid and like tiny little like birds or something like flying around and see what you can find. And apparently there was some, I don't know, something messed one of the wires. You want to come up with it or?
Blown
Okay.
fuse. Blown fuse. Easy to replace.
Oh, hold on.
So I was gonna say like rats were chewing through a wire and
Well, it's a
got
success for
fried.
you, isn't it?
I repaired them.
Right, he's saying
Yeah.
he found it,
Oh,
and he wasn't
I
sure
was
what
like,
the
I was
issue-
That's
like,
fine,
should I
yeah.
describe it or do you want to describe it?
All
Because I
you.
had a picture in my head, but I didn't want to mess up anything
go
you
for
might
it.
have.
Nope, go for it.
Yeah, so apparently there's a rat infestation in the thing, and they were chewing through the wires, and there was like fried rats everywhere, and we're not gonna get that smell out. But she repaired the wire.
Okie dokie. So yeah, so the lights come back on, the sound system blares, and the party starts up again. At which point, the moment everyone voted for has happened.
Oh no.
We can still smell the barbecue rat no matter where we go.
Well, if you've ever been backstage at a concert, that's pretty par for the course. So yes, so the frantic man runs back up to you with his giant clipboard. So one of our acts is having a little bit of trouble, and you need to go on and you need to sing backup vocals. There is a Queen cover band, and they're supposed to sing Bohemian Rhapsody in 45 seconds. So, he hands you all some mics, and you guys now have to sing Bohemian Rhapsody.
And I need the lyrics.
Like, legit.
Yeah, I will get you guys. So, just so you guys know,
You might need to play it through your mic.
I wish I could. If anyone can figure out how to do that through Skype, I can do that.
How to do what?
Just so you know, Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody beat out Biz Markie, Just a Friend, Summer Lovin' from the Grease soundtrack, Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars, Katy Perry Roar, Chandelier by Sia, barely beat out Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot, and by one single vote beat out Watch Me by Salento, the song Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay Nay, which you had to dance to.
Honestly, I'm glad that this is the one that won.
Yes, me too.
Although I will probably break everyone's eardrums when I hit the high notes in Bohemian Rhapsody.
That is okay. All right, so let me see if there's an easy way to get audio to go through Skype. Hold on.
Are you talking about just the like music or something?
Yes, I would love to be able to play
Just
a
your-
YouTube clip and have it go through.
Under
Skype.
recording devices in Skype, do you have stereo mix?
Actually, Rail, you have this set up already, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
If I send you a YouTube clip, can you can you play that?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that okay with everybody else?
Sounds fine.
Okay. So just give me 2 seconds. And I'll do the lyrics one, so that... Why not?
Oh my god, it's pretty.
Okay, alright, so...
By the way, I love this song.
Oh yeah, I love it. I'm not necessarily
Alright, and let me...
great at singing it, but
All right. So
You don't have to be great at doing this.
you. Oh, you linked it. There.
I sent the YouTube. If you'd like me to send it some other way, let me know.
You just I was trying to think on the fly. This way, into the chat because I
Google Chat, you mean?
play it on this computer, which has a line in over to there. Because if I just play it on this computer,
Which chat? His chat or Google Chat or...
Just let me know how I can best send it to you.
chat. Which chat?
Just let me know how I can send you a YouTube video so you can have it play through Skype.
He said Twitch chat.
Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, so that I can open it on.
You got it, sir.
I'm just gonna open it on the streaming computer because it's already set up for the audio of the streaming computer to be able to go out.
All right. I sent the lyrics as well. So if people would like to open that up.
Got it. Done.
yeah, I've got that song memorized.
Yeah, I'm like, I
I mean, I do too, but I don't want to be the one that... Oh yeah, that's not the right lyrics at this time.
All right, this is an audio test. Let me know how the volume is. This is just an audio test.
That's pretty good.
turn it down like 20%.
20%.
Yeah, because I want to hear you guys over this.
Okay, how is
enough.
this?
Oh, much
Getting a little
less.
bit loud. Like it's kind of starting out okay, but then it's getting louder as it's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Yeah, try it at like 20% volume.
Okay, I have lowered it by about 7 decibels.
Oh, okay, you're on decibels. It's still pretty loud.
Yeah, it seems like it's getting louder and oh, you know what? I bet what it is it's sort of feeding back and getting louder because like I don't know, I think there would still be a limit to how loud it gets that way, but
Try doing it ridiculously low. Or control
Right.
it from the YouTube. Like, set the YouTube video to, like, 10%.
Oh, okay. I reset the decibels back to 0. YouTube, like 10%.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. If you could go to, like, 20%, that would be pimp.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
That's 20%.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Everyone else can hear that enough to scream over it?
Yep.
Not really. It's like cutting out in favor of other people's voices and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You might have to change a setting on your computer that makes it so that... Although, yeah, I'm actually hearing that cutting out too.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
paused.
that's not me. It's
That's Skype.
that's Skype doing that.
Tools, options... Audio.
Can you play it through the Google?
Huh?
Can you play it through Google Hangouts? Will that do the same thing?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, play it through Google. That way nobody's voice is competing with it.
Rail, does that
But-
make sense? Play it through the Google Hangout?
Oh, that's not gonna work.
I can do that,
no.
but it's,
Crap.
I can do that, but
That
it's still
could
going to come
be
out through Skype too.
Problem for me because I'm not on the Hangout.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it'll still
And if
come
I
out.
try to get on the
Skype, too.
Hangout, I'm probably getting another blue screen.
All right,
Well, we don't want
here's
that.
a crazy idea. Why don't we just all get it ready and on 3 hit play?
Well,
Okay.
what I was going to say is that since if you have under your recording devices, if you have a stereo mix, you can set Skype to do your stereo mix so that if you're playing it, it'll like you won't be able to talk. Like people won't hear your voice; they'll just hear what your computer's. Like,
Right,
We
but
can't-
we actually can't do it through Skype because Skype is automatically.
No, I meant like
ducking people's
Lewin for
voices
his
to make
for
sure
his
everybody can-
stream. Like he said.
Well, if he does it through his stream, we can't hear.
Oh,
'Cause
right. I don't know. My brain. Sorry.
I think our best bet for just doing
the
it
best
now
bet-
and quickly is to do that
all
on time at
synchronized.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all have the YouTube, so just Rail, make sure you don't have it stream through the stream.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me turn that off.
Alright,
Bring up the video.
I actually need to change devices then because I can't play the video from my laptop and have Skype on my phone working at the same time. So I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Sorry about-
Aaron will be back in 2 seconds. All right. So yeah, so let's draw you guys on stage. All right. So who's doing what instrument? Or are you all? I mean,
I'll
I know
sing.
you're all singing.
I'll be
but-
Freddie Mercury.
I don't think that we have to play an instrument. I think they have the black screen set up with the
Oh,
head
yeah.
sticking out of it, and we don't actually play the instruments, and it's just us singing.
Even better. Okay.
Well, is there a particular timestamp we need to skip to? Then?
No, I would say just start at 0.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just doing the whole performance like that.
There is a fair bit of.
Doesn't matter.
Not too bad.
That yeah.
That
That's,
was more.
I just hope just make sure if there's an ad, you play through it first.
This is going to be such terrible
Oh.
disaster of synchronization failure.
Well,
It's gonna be
what I-
hilarious.
Well, for those
Like,
of you who know the song and don't need to listen, you could just cue off other people.
So,
let's
do we
see.
all sing at the same time or what? How does it?
So, Lewin, you want to do a countdown?
Sure. And I'm gonna get mine so that. Hold on.
We all just sing at the same time or what?
However you
Yep.
want to do it. If someone wants to just do the high parts, the low parts, you can just lip sync. I don't care. You have to put on a show. That's it.
I
Dance monkeys dance.
heard the song a bunch, but I don't remember any of it really.
That's fine. The
He
YouTube
li-
video
he
is the
links
lyrics
lyrics.
one. So, all right.
But it's like I don't know. I don't know who does the high parts and who does the low parts.
That's
tend
it.
to sing high
Just
parts.
sing along.
All right. Everyone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
My video didn't start. God damn it.
Is this just real life? Is this just fantasy?
I think we're all in different
Caught
lines.
in the landslide, no escape from reality.
Should we try syncing again?
Yeah, we need to resync.
All right, resync.
Okay.
Good grief.
right.
I
Hold
clicked
on.
play and my player did nothing.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well,
is it
nothing
going to work now,
shows up
Aaron?
on the screen
I think it'll
for
work
the
now.
first
but-
few seconds, Aaron. Nothing
What's
shows
that?
up on the screen for the first few seconds.
Yeah, no,
So it-
I clicked play and it literally just sat there at 000 for a good 10 seconds
Okay.
before I
Okay.
realized
That's
nothing
weird.
had happened. So
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Is this the real life? Is
this just
fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy.
Come,
Easy
easy
to
go, little higher to
any way the wind
wind blows. Doesn't really matter to me.
to me. Mama, just your hand. Put a gun against his head. Hold my trigger now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun. And now I'm throw it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. Not back again
this time tomorrow. Carry on. Nothing really matters. Too late. My time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Body's
aching
all the
time.
Goodbye. I've got to go.
Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Mama,
Ooh,
I
I
don't want to die.
sometimes
I
wish
wish I'd never been born alone.
I love this. Go, Rail, go! Oh, this is great. Oh.
I see a
Little silhouette of a man's
Man, gotta moose, will I go do the fandango?
lightning, very, very,
very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro, Magnifico.
nobody loves me.
It's just a poor boy from a poor family.
Spare this monstrosity.
Easy come, easy
Easy
go.
come,
Will
easy
you let me
come,
go?
easy go.
No,
We will not let you go. Will not let you go. Let you go. No, we're not. Should not let you go. No, no. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go.
For me,
Lyrics.
think you can
And
solve
love me and I. think you can love me and leave me to die?
Oh, baby, can't
Do this to me, baby.
gotta
Gotta
get
get out.
out.
Gotta get right out of here.
This is great. There's no other audio. Just you singing. And warp chatting.
Oh,
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Nothing
Nothing really matters.
anyone can see. Nothing really matters.
Nothing really matters
To me.
me.
I heard a crack.
Oh.
That crack was the sound of my soul shattering. Sorry.
Hey, you
Oh,
could have had to sing let me whip.
I was so glad.
that was something.
If there had been a good way to make it, like, so that all of us could hear it at the same time.
It was almost better not. It was almost better with the intentional fail.
So how did it sound?
It's you guys sung really well. The syncing was terrible, but that's none of your fault. Rails dancing was performance making.
Nice.
Nothing really matters to me.
Exactly.
I mean, I had a little bit of a kitty interlude.
So some DJ completely overdubs that with craziness, and the crowd goes wild and dances like crazy. But it could be all the drugs they're on.
This
You
is
never
probably
really know
true.
at music festival. Yes, and the air guitar hat, as Larry Band wonderfully points out. So as an honorable mention, does anyone want to whip or nay on stream?
Sorry.
No, thank you.
No.
I'm sorry, guys. I know that was your number 2. But I can only make them be such fools once or twice. So
even
yes,
know
you
how
are
to do
now
that.
back.
I don't know that would have done it very well had it been a different song.
Yeah, I mean, I might have been able to sing, like, Roar or Chandelier, but I think those are the only other options that I could have done.
Chandelier is the only other song I actually knew at all, so.
You guys don't know Summer Lovin' from Greece?
I know that one.
Yeah, I know
I
that
don't-
one.
Not as well.
I don't know any songs.
Well, Bismarcky, just a friend. All you have to do is pretend like you got punched in the windpipe, and there you go.
Oh,
How
that's
would you
completely true. I know.
That's it.
Would you say I'm just a friend? Are you
Just make up all the
saying
other
I'm
stuff.
Just a friend. Oh yeah, I got what you need.
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard this song before.
Yeah, what?
No, I don't think I've heard
Oh
it
my
either.
God.
When you say pretend you get punched in the windpipe, it makes me think that someone would be like singing like.
Yes, that
That's
yes.
exactly what it sounds like.
Like that is that. Hold on.
My name's Ozzy
Like,
Osbourne.
this is. I have no idea how he. I mean, I guess I do know how he was successful, and it blows my mind that he's on a children's show. Right now he's on Yo Gabba Gabba.
Jeez.
No, but I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody's classic, so it works.
Yeah, I figured that would be yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch the VOD.
Yeah, well, I actually recorded that part, so.
Yeah, it'll probably get muted on the VOD, but if you can, like, send the video out.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
All right, I will show Bismarcky just a friend on stream if you guys want to. I don't know if you have the stream up and want to mute. But I will put
I
that.
can't get the stream at the moment. Internet's not really good enough.
Well, I sent you the YouTube, so you can just watch that. I can't explain you'll see what I mean. You'll be like, how the heck is this person a person?
How is this person a person?
Hold on.
I'll watch it later. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that they started out when they're
Hold on.
all people start out.
No, this is not his start out. Like, this was...
No, you were saying, how is he a person? All people start out in similar manner. And bird and bees, you should know this.
Yeah.
Your mom's hair so nappy, she gotta take painkillers to comb my hair.
One of these days you have to explain to your son. You need to get cracking. Figure out how people are people.
You got what I should.
I'm sorry. I'm watching.
How about you then? Come back. Yo. Forget them girls, man. What's up? I got a little story to tell you. Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah, blah, blah. She had 9, 10 pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said I was very amused. I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range. But when I sprung the question, she acted kind of strange. Because when I asked, do you have a man? She tried to pretend. She said, no, I don't. I only have a friend. Come on. I'm not even going for it. This is what I'm going to sing.
I think I might have read this before. Not very familiar with it though.
I have no idea what's going on, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to.
No, I don't.
He's playing one of the runner-up songs.
Yeah, yes, I got that, and I actually listened to about half the song before I had to close the tab. It was just that terrible.
It was a chart topper.
No, it doesn't sound that bad to me.
I've heard.
No, it's not a chart top. That never made the top of any chart.
It has 16 million YouTube views. And hold on.
That's probably more due to the video than the song.
The guy's not a good singer, but it's like a catchy tune. So I can see it.
So we started talking, getting familiar, spending a lot of time so we can build.
It's gonna make you cry when I tell you how much this stuff is.
Understanding how it's gonna be in the future we was planning. Everything sounded so dandy and sweet. I had no idea I was in for a treat.
It was an American top 10 in 1989. In 2008, it was named the top 100 hip-hop songs of all time.
It seemed something was brewing. I called the room, I got picked up, and then I called.
That's where I know it from.
In 1989?
See, I'm like really terrible at rapping, so this would not have gone off too well. But
same, but still.
It hit number 9 in the top 100. And it went platinum.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I mean, compared to other pop music, like, is it seriously that much worse?
No, he seriously just screamed.
Less worse than some music I've heard.
Alright, I will end that. So there is.
I don't think pop music is ever the best music out there. Like, you pretty much have to go into the other stuff to find the good stuff, but...
Yeah, but there's some music, like, some musicality to it. You may not like it that it's bubblegum and stuff like that, but, I don't know. I will argue Bismarck, he, again, sounds like he got punched in the throat. It's like, hey, you! Like,
hey, you!
Exactly. So you're now backstage at a concert. You guys are welcome to do whatever the heck you want. You have succeeded in your mission, if that is what you consider success.
Embarrassed ourselves terribly, but we've succeeded.
Did we get paid?
Yes.
success.
Did we get paid like a share of the concert proceeds for being part of their act, or did we just get paid for our jelly beans?
You'll get an extra special payment for that.
Okay, cool.
For that performance.
Extra special.
You get 14 pounds of brown jelly beans.
They're gonna give us the jelly beans, aren't they?
Did anybody figure out which flavor we picked to have Rail transmute?
It just had to be brown. It could be a good flavor.
Niley didn't change the flavor. All
Right, that's what I'm
she did
saying.
was
So is that like
since they were already jelly beans, and we had some that already had one color, she just kind of like took the molecules of the color and transformed the other jelly beans to kind of match.
So we
Like,
picked
if
best
we-
flavor.
if we picked like banana flavored, I'm gonna pass.
Best flavored jelly beans. The red ones. Or the pink ones.
The pink one, strawberry?
Strawberry, I love strawberry.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
So strawberry.
I know nothing
Good
about
job.
jelly.
I don't know. I don't really eat jelly beans, so.
So he has root beer flavored and strawberry flavored jelly beans, and they both looked almost identical.
Yep.
Sweet.
I think I'll probably just pass.
Strawberry root beer.
I think I would eat them one at a time to avoid attempting to mix strawberry and root beer flavors.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Is there really
But
a
I think
jelly
you can-
bean store?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never seen a jelly bean store, but I've seen like jelly bean
Disney?
aisles in a store.
You've never
Disney?
seen the
Aisles?
Jelly Belly store?
Oh
No.
dear.
No,
Oh
we don't
my.
have things like that here. Thankfully.
Glad.
Like
There
I
are
went
more
to,
than one Jelly Belly stores in the New York, New Jersey area.
Like I went to Annapolis once and went into this like touristy candy shop that well, it wasn't just a candy shop. It was like basically a souvenir shop, and they had like a whole aisle that was just Jelly Belly dispensers, and so that's the most jelly beans I've ever seen in one place.
Yeah, I'll post a link in chat. Didn't work. Why did that not work? There we go. So yeah, I think this is the wall you're talking about, but that's essentially the entire store.
The wall that I saw wasn't quite that big.
Yeah.
Oh
New
my
York
gosh.
is a crazy thing. Crazy place. So yeah, so it's a few minutes early. So as a reminder to everyone, the next 2 weeks there is no superhero delivery service. I will be away on vacation. And November 16th, which I believe is a Monday, will be the relaunch of Superhero Delivery Service Season 2. We will have lots of fun, lots of laughs, a little more polish on the show. And it's also a relaunch of my stream in general. So my schedule will be Mondays is Superhero Delivery Service. Tuesday is web programming, focus on games and game design. And Fridays is playing games and talking about life topics and being generally awesome. So at this point, I will let all the other people say their goodbyes. And so we'll start with you, Aaron.
All right. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks for everyone who jumped over my stream. I think I am going to be able to go live tonight, but it's going to be like an hour late, so kind of about an hour and 40 minutes or so. And yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out. Talk to you all in a little bit.
All right.
Shauna?
I had fun being an idiot, and this was a fun night. Thanks, guys. It's good to have you.
Yes, everyone, thank you for watching. This was indeed much hilarity. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Oh,
Thanks, guys. Once again, OHA Moron on Twitch, Shireen in the game, Bohemian Rhapsody for the win. And wherever Raoul
Raoul?
went.
Okay. I'm here. So, hi. just Lewin's video that he did for his stream relaunch, which you should totally watch on YouTube because it's hilarious. It gave me an idea. So I got a hat here, and I got another hat, and I got another hat, and he does this on his thing. So you should totally watch it because it's hilarious. He doesn't have a tall hat like I have, but he's got lots of other hats.
I actually
tall hat.
do have a tall hat, but I didn't wear it. My wife and I were cat. My wife, my family was Cat in the Hat. So my wife was thing 1, I was thing 2, and we made this huge giant hat for my son. So we actually do have a big red and white striped hat.
How could you not wear it?
Because it's too tall.
It doesn't fit in the camera window.
This is tall. Anyway, yeah. Hi. If you want to watch me on Twitch too, I do stream sometimes. So, otherwise, Lewin, awesome.
All right. Thank
Aaron,
you very much.
Well,
I'm just
times.
checking. Does anyone have a recommendation on who to raid? Otherwise, I'm thinking Perfect if she's going to remain streaming. So let me just poke her and see if she's going to remain.
I think she started streaming around the time you did, so probably.
When you move, degree motion sensor.
I do not want the add me. There we go. Hold on.
If this wasn't so unbalanced, I would totally try to stream like this one day. But this is like,
Yeah, that
It's
looks
just
like
like-
you move around and you're.
Be able to use it, to use shitty thread,
oh,
and I don't know how to do that, so I don't have the time to like.
there's. Are you having trouble finding somebody, or?
There's lots of people. I'm just trying to find someone who is our size or smaller.
Ah.
Oh, what's up, the wizard? You, Lynn, how's it going? Am I streaming for a little while yet?
If I can type without this.
Yeah,
problem.
she is.
Why
All
do you
right.
ask, sir?
So let's raid Perfect.